Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%, करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, asked you, live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ahankaravashat apat, ahankarat duradhaya, ahankaravashat iha, nahankarat paroripuhu. All the calamities of our life begin because of this ego factor. You people have max factor, no? The ego factor. Ego means it must essentially go, but it keeps on hanging around. Therefore, all the problems because of this aham, I. Then how to deal with this? See? We told you certain things. If you really digest them, then you will be left with no questions in your life. See? Our Mahamantra, wherever you are, whatever you are, be 100%, then Karnataka. Two things together. We all have to play different roles. Play your role perfect. That is spiritual life. That is living in meditation. But then after the role is over, change yourself. See? You know that story of an actor who was expert in acting as Rana Pratap. And more than few thousand the shows happened. So he became very well established in that role. After every time when the drama is over, he will go to the green room. The boy there, he will ask, "Hey Rana Pratap, remove this, give me. And put it in a bag and label Rana Pratap and put it there. The next day again he has to use it. Like that going on and on and on. One day when this boy told, Rana Pratap, jaldi nikal chaddi. Rana Pratap got angry. You talk like this to Rana Pratap? He gave one. And the child thought, what happened to this fellow? And in that mode, he went out of the hall. There was one bus standing there, going somewhere. Rana Pratap thought that the bus has come for him. Because he was already carrying the burden of that ego, I am Rana Pratap, got into the bus. Conductor, ticket, asking ticket from Rana Pratap. With all the costume and a spear in his hand. So he kept quiet. Driver said, don't worry, relax. Then the bus went, night 2 o'clock, deep forest, on way to some other town, and suddenly the bus stopped. Again Rana Pratap Vacha, What happened? So the driver said, Chittaud got. And Rana Pratap got down from the bus. See? Bus went. That Rana Pratap is you and me. Moving in this darkness. Remember only this much. We all have to play different roles in life. Don't get rolled up in any role. This is all spiritual life. Spirituality doesn't mean you leave everything and go to Himalayas and create a samsara there. No. Wherever you are, whenever you are, be 100%. See? Ahankara vashad apat. Because we are unable to drop our role that we have to play, we carry the role on our head all through. Then ahankara duradhayaha, and all the miseries, frustration comes only because of this I. I wanted to do this, but see, I could not do it. Suffer then. Then ahankara vashad iha. Iha is unending desires. If you watch in your own life, what we have done till date, only one thing. Unsuccessful attempt to fulfill our desires. One desire you fulfill, second is standing. Second you fulfill, third is standing. One house you have got, are you happy with that? No, I am thinking of buying one more flat, you get it. Then I am thinking more than flat, if there is a bungalow, it will be better. You get the bungalow. No, I think I should buy a big building with 20 flats and then give it on Airbnb. Is there any end to it? See? How important it is to know how we are only doing one thing, fulfill one desire, second, third, fourth. There is no end to it. Friends, we have to draw a line. Thus far, not further. Therefore, ahankara vashad iha, then nahankarat paro ripuhu. There is no more enemy in our life other than our own ego, ahankar. Now be attentive. Ego and ahankar, although we translate it loosely, but it is to be clearly understood. It is not that. See? Mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankar. Mind, intellect, memory and ahankar. These are the tattva. These are like, the 5 great elements. They are the tattva. You can't destroy them. In the same manner, ahankar is not ego. Ahankar is that principle because of which our 5 elements remain integrated in the form of a body and life is maintained in the body. That principle is called as ahankar. Meaning what? Meaning like if you stand in front of the mirror, you cannot stop reflection happening. Exactly the same way, all the living beings that we are, you cannot stop body identification. You cannot stop. Then, what is the difference between the wise and the otherwise? The otherwise people take body identification as real, and the wise people know it is not real. So, we live as the body and the wise people live through the body. See the difference? So, when we are living through the body, like an actor is working or living through the character. When he becomes Chhatrapati Shivaji, that time also he knows that he is not even an ordinary pati. Forget about Chhatrapati. See, recognize this again and again. You know, in earlier days, some of you may be knowing or may not be knowing, in 30s or 20s, the ladies were not coming on the stage. Now the gents are afraid to come on the stage. Ladies have overpowered them. See? So the gents were acting and playing the role of a woman. So when that actor was playing the role of a woman, talking like a lady, behaving like a lady, with all the makeup exactly like a woman, that time also he knew he is a man. That's all. We all are identified with some conditionings. Mother, father, husband, wife, sister play the role. But at the same time, don't forget, this is just a role. One day when this will happen to you, that we are all miserable as somebody, and that somebody is fake. It is not real. Friends, so this ahankara na paro ripuhu, there is none more powerful than this. What is this? This means mistaking body identification as a real one. No, it is not real. We continue to exist even if we are not identified with the body, like in the dream or deep sleep. Therefore, keeping this knowledge alive, then play the game of love, play the game of life, play the game of my enemy. Do your job, but don't get entangled in that. Itastatascha suvyagram vyarthameva vidhavati durat durtaram cheto grame kaune yako yatha. And therefore, our mind is constantly running itastataha, from here to there to there. See? I want this, no, I want that. There is no end to it. Now, about this, I will tell you one principle. Be attentive. That about which we have no knowledge, we don't desire that. How simple? So, what is the rule? First, knowledge, then desire, then action. Janati, ichchati, karoti. Now, you must have done this also. During the before lunch period at home, ladies are relaxed, everybody has gone. Then on the TV, the show comes. New kitchen gadgets. And the person demonstrates. And it is so good. It is so nice. You can cut 5 kilograms of potato in 1 minute. All pieces exactly alike. MRP 21,000. If you dial this number and order right now 2100, immediately the mind gets so much, wow, what is saving? Then you immediately order, that object comes. It will never be a wrong number. You will get it perfectly. You pay and that object comes next day. Machine has come. Open the machine. And they take the thing and yes, it can do it. Now, how many of you are at home? Only 2 of them, husband and wife. Now, for whom will you cut 5 kilograms of potato? See? But then I have got it, I had to show it to the people. See? So, then some kind of function is arranged and then in that, So many people are invited and this lady makes some vegetable out of that potato. So people are enjoying and all that, and she says, how like everything is fine, good. How do you like potatoes, vegetables? They are good, very nice. Nobody is telling how you have correctly cut all the pieces exact size. Nobody is asking. Now her all attempts are getting failure. Ultimately she asks, don't you appreciate that all the pieces of the potato are so perfect? Yes, our servant does like this. Your machine gone. Friends. So first janati, first we know, then ichchati, then we desire, and then karoti, we get into activity. So what should be the spiritual practice? We don't have to know everything. Too many things, too many things. So itas tatascha suvyagram. Now such a mind is constantly busy, this, that, and vyartham eva abhidhavati. Then it is running from one object to another object, one place to another place, constantly running. See? Dura durataram cheto grame kaule yako yatha. And the mind is running from here to there to there. See? There are many people, how many houses they have? Investment. Ultimately, they do not know. There is a politician, about him, this is known in Maharashtra. He was going with his all, people around, and he stood somewhere. Oh, such a lovely plot of land. Whose is this? Find out, we have to buy this. Then they check. There's all the chamchas, kadchis, they check it. Sir, this is your plot. Acha, okay. So many things they have, but they don't know what they have. But we want to accumulate more, no end to it. Hey friends, there is one story in Mahabharata. Bhagwan Ram, not Bhagwan Ram, Bhagwan Krishna and Arjun. Arjun asked, Bhagwan, how do you bless your devotees? He said, come, let's go. In a disguise, they went to a rich man's place and stood there and asking for bhiksha. Now the rich man, instead of giving bhiksha, started abusing, cursing and all that. You are so strong, people don't work. Because of that, our country is going to down, blah, 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 blah. Bhagavan Krishna hailed Arjuna, keep quiet. And after listening everything, he went away. Then Bhagavan Krishna looked at that house of the man and Bhagavan said, may he prosper more and more. Arjuna said, Bhagavan, keep quiet. Then they went ahead. There was a poor man. He had a cow of the size of a goat. And that cow had a calf of the size of a cat. And this poor man was taking out the milk. And it was half a cup milk. And the cup was also deaf. Deaf means it didn't have ear. Broken cup. And he was just going to drink it. That time these people, Bhiksham Dehi, that poor fellow said, this is all I have. Atithi Devo Bhava. Take this thing. Bhagwan took it, gulped it in one go, broke the cup and went away. Not even thank you. After going little away, Bhagwan said, may his cow and calf die. Now Arjun could not keep quiet. This is too much. Then Bhagwan said, look here, you don't know the ways. That person demands more of suffering. Therefore, I am giving you more and more money. Artham anartham bhavaya nityam. And the second person, only this calf and cow, they are between me and him. I remove them. So he merges in. Hey friends, ये वही दर्द दिल है जो उनको पाता है. ये वही दर्द दिल है जो उनको पाता है. भगवान भला करे उनका जो दिल दुखाता है. See how important it is. These are everyday experiences. I am not telling you anything new. You all know this. We get a toothache. Is the toothache given to us for torturing us? It is a reminder something is wrong somewhere. Go to the dentist check. It is not given to make us miserable. Exactly the same way, when we are hurt, when we are insulted, when we are a failure, it is a reminder, hey, something is wrong, check it. Hey friends, God's ways are different. Our ways are dog ways, not God ways. Therefore, Durtaram Cheto Grame Kaulayako Yatha. Like in the villages, the dogs keep on running from one place to another. Vagabond dogs. Therefore, न प्राप्नोति क्वचित किंचित प्राप्तै अपि महाधनैः नान्तः संपूर्णतामेति करण्डक इवामुभि. Now, when praptaihi api mahadhanaihi, even if a lot and lot of wealth is accumulated, kvachit kinchit na apnoti, he can never attain fulfillment by accumulating wealth. Can never get it. See? So, न प्राप्नोति क्वचित किंचित प्राप्तैः अपि महाधनैः न अंतः पूर्णतामेति. You cannot discover fulfillment in life. See? It is so important, my friends. And this can be achieved only by understanding. Whatever we are doing in our life or not doing in our life is for what? All our activities and all our withdrawal is aimed at getting happiness. You tell me, who gets married to become miserable? Let us not go to the next step. See? Then, who gets a divorce for becoming miserable? So, these are the two activities of life, not marriage and divorce. The two activities of life are getting involved or withdraw. Pravrutti and nivrutti. All these activities are only seeking happiness. It is here we go wrong. Then, let us express happiness in and through every expression of life. Friends. And then we start learning from our own experiences. We are so much wanting to go to sleep. There is one lady in Bangalore. I was staying with them. One day we were walking in the evening after the satsang. She asked me, Swamiji, I never asked you any question, but now I want to ask you. I said, yes. I don't get sleep at night at all. I said, that means you are realized. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami. You are realized, no, Swamiji, you don't make a fun. I don't get sleep. Maybe you are sleeping whole day. No, I don't sleep. Very good then. But doctor said it is bad. The doctor had to run their business. They will say something or the other. Now see, if you don't get sleep, how miserable we are. And in sleep, what do we get? Tatra mata amata bhavati, tatra pita apita bhavati. There we are neither mother, father, brother, husband, wife, rich, poor, Indian, non-Indian, nothing. So when we attain a status of nobody, having nothing, that is the ultimate experience of happiness. Not recognizing our own experiences as the guru, we are running after worldly things. And because of that, it is said, Praptaihi api mahadhanaihi na antaha purnatameti. You cannot discover fulfillment in life by adding the things. You discover fulfillment in life by deleting the things. Example is given, Karandaka Ivamuvihi. You take the sieve, which we use for sieving the tea or coffee, and try to fill in it with the water. It can never be done. See? About this, I am giving you so many examples, something should click. One of my friend, he met me on Delhi airport. He first of all told, I am coming, I want to meet you. I have to tell you something important. Old man, 85 or 84 like that. He came, Swamiji, Swamiji, and like a child, Swamiji, good news. I said, getting again married or what? He said, no. Then I have given up smoking. I said, what great about it? I never smoked. He said, you will not understand. Then tell me. Then he said, I was smoking for last 60 years. From the age of 18 or 19, I started smoking. Today I am 80 plus. After smoking for so many years, I given up smoking. I said, congratulations, if you mean that. Now, my life is learn from every experience. So I want to learn. Yes. Now simply answer my question, don't argue. Yes. You were smoking for 60 years. You have enjoyed, you had happiness. Is it not? Yes. Let us make it this way. That happiness of smoking cigarette for so many 60 years, you have gained H1 unit of happiness. Yes. Understood? Yes. He was the brigadier, he can understand this. Then I told you, now you have given up smoking? Yes. Now also you are happy as you are telling? Yes. Now, what is the unit of happiness when you have given up smoking? Is it less than H1 or more than H1? You know what he said? H1 multiplied by infinite is the happiness when I have given up smoking. I said, now stop here. Go further. The real happiness is not in indulgence. Real happiness is in giving up. Tyage nahi ke amritatva manas. And are we not doing it? We sleep means what? We give up everything. And yet we don't learn. I want more, more. There is no end to it. We have to draw a line, my friends. Thus far, no further. See? Not knowing this thing. So, na prapnoti kvachit kinchit praptai api mahadhanehi na antaha purnatameti. You can never discover fulfillment in your life. 15th chapter, last verse, last line. Etad buddhva buddhiman syat krutakrutyascha bharata. Hey Arjun, when you come to discover your essential nature, then only you discover fulfillment in life. We are trying to fulfill the desires. But what is required is fulfillment in life as a whole. And that can happen, tyage nahi ki amritatva. Renounce. But we keep on holding on to the things. न प्राप्नोति अप्यधिपानाद महतः सुमेरून्मूलनाद अपि वन्नी अशनाद साधो विषमः चित्त निग्रहः. Bhagwan Ram is addressed by Vasistha ji. Api abdhipanad mahataha. More difficult than drinking the whole ocean. Sumeru unmulanad api. By uprooting the Kailash mountain. And Vanni shayanad ashanad api. And drinking the fire. It may be possible, but Vishamaha chitta nigraha. But controlling the mind is much more difficult than these three things. See, friends, real spiritual practice begins when we start working on our mind. Working on our mind is not having questions. Find out solutions from within. Then slowly we come to discover whatever we have given importance to, that becomes the source of disturbance for us. How simple it is. Vishamaha chitta nigraha. And we are all suffering only because of this. Therefore we tell you again and again, keep cool. Don't take life too seriously. Many people, those who do meditation, they are more miserable than average people. See? Because first of all, they think themselves to be superior than others. Do you do meditation now? I do every day. There was one very nice message I got. Names of great celebrities were given. So and so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20 of them. Great people. All of them died while doing exercise in a gym. And people working on the roadside, they are happily living. You are leading an abnormal life, not normal life. Lead a casual life. See? Otherwise, I don't know do it. This one, that's calorie. This, Hare Ram. Similarly, this doing over this yoga. I tell you, this phone, when it is coming from the factory, it is perfect. All functions are going well because it is checked and sold. Then what happens? It comes to us. Then free download, unwanted data, never know how to delete, and so many apps for which this phone is not designed. Net result, the phone hangs. Exactly the same way, we are born optimum at birth. But then yoga, you are destroying your factory settings. Don't do that. Relax, lead a normal life. We don't have to achieve anything great in life. And ultimately, discover fulfillment in life. We must know for what we are fit. Because somebody is doing something we also want to do. One of my friends, he died. They went to, on the base camp of Mount Kailash, not this Everest. And yes, I'll go. Young. Must be around 45 or 50, 52. So when he was going, I said, hey, don't do acrobatics here. Look from a distance. What is there? To whom you want to prove? No, Swamiji, I want to go there. All right, go. What can you do? And then he went up to a particular limit. Then the guide told, hereafter we don't take the people. This is according to our rules. Don't go beyond it. No, no, I'll go. Nothing happens to me. Okay? He said, please don't go, sir. This is not good. This is against the rules. You have to follow our orders. No, I will not. I will go. Nothing happens to me. He went maybe another 10, 15 steps and went down maybe how many 1,000 feet and died. What you want to prove in this world? That I went there and I came down. Another example I tell you. Another friend, there is a mountain in USA, very few people climb up to that. Now this person regularly doing practice, and finally he went up there. Took the photograph, a certificate, so and so, successfully climbed the top of the mountain and picture and everything. And kept that certificate in a big way in the garage. Anybody coming, people don't enter the house, only through garage. So in the garage, a big thing was kept there. And Swamiji, I did. So what? Even the vultures go there. Acha. Then as the age passed, he was hardly 60. 60 is not an age. 60 are still babies. See? 60. And then both the knees are to be replaced. The backbone has gone. Hip joints are giving pain. Who asked you to climb there? Don't do all that. Relax, relax, relax. We want to prove something. This is what is said here. Vishamaha chitta nigraha. We become obsessed. Don't be obsessed with anything in life. You have to learn and grow wise. Sarva samsara doshanam trushnayika dirghadukha dukkada na siddhara na vajrarchi na taptaya kanakarchishaha tatha tikshna yatha brahman trushneyam rudi samstita. Trishna means the desire to have more and more. I want more, I want more, I want more. Therefore, this mantra I told you, keep this always in mind. Thus far, not further. When we start taking food, give some other example, Swamiji. See? Food may be available, but you see what is your Madhya Pradesh doing. If your stomach is perfect, your life is perfect. But all the time, inside, it is not Omkar, it is Dakar. Are enough? Oh. So, Trishnaika Dukkhadayaka, this desire to have more and more is the cause of all the miseries in life. Sarva samsara doshanam, of all the limitations of the relative world, the worst is this unsatiating desire. And how it is? Nasi dharana vajrarchi. See, it is sharper than the blade of a sword. Vajrarchi, Vajra is the instrument used by Indra. And taptaya kanikarchisha. If you see, when they are boiling the iron and they pour it, some spark of the boiling iron form. Much more difficult than this. Tatha tikshna yatha brahman trushneyam rudi samstita. So imagine if we come in contact with this, how miserable it will be. Much more than that is the desire which is making us miserable in life. About this, another simple rule, try. You have heard so many mantras and all that. Invoke this mantra. What is that? Ability to say no and the strength to listen no in life. Both. When people sit for food in a line, when someone, no, I don't want, their hand goes on other people's plate. Their plate is open. We have to learn to say no in life. Very important. Actually, I didn't want, but he brought me such a great love. Now to say no, therefore I had to take, and then suffer. Similarly, ability to get denied in life without getting hurt. See, friends, those who are not ready to accept no in life, they suffer. Many of them commit suicide. Many of them, they get mad. There was one girl, a Karnataka girl in Bombay, did her architect, very intelligent, everything. And then her boyfriend was a Punjabi. In Bombay it happened. And then engagement ceremony done. Then marriage was to be fixed later. So he went back to Delhi. And after having gone, he sent a message to this girl. Thank you for introducing me to your girlfriend. Now we have decided to get married. So treat our engagement as cancelled and do come for our marriage. He wrote to her. Now that girl naturally got a shock and she went into depression. To what extent? Her parents came. Swamiji, what should we do? What has happened? I said, where is she? He sent her inside and you go out. So she was sitting with me. I asked, hey, what's your name? She started talking like a child, a 28 years architect teacher in a college. Started talking like this. My name is Kavita. What you have studied? English, Punjabi. She didn't know Punjabi. That impact on her. And she went in such a depression. Naturally, job gone, everything gone. Such a grown-up girl in the house. What the parents must be going through. Swamiji, what should we do? Please tell me. I said, I'll tell you, but how to do that, you have to decide. I cannot tell. She got a tremendous shock of her life. She requires another shock. So then she can come out of that shock. Now how and where to give her shock is your business, not mine. See, friends, because she was not prepared to get no from her boyfriend. This is exactly what happens. Parents, children, relations, husband, wife, uncle, auntie, everywhere. This is the only rule. Have courage to deny, say no, and have courage to get denied without getting depressed. Friends, now tell me, when this knowledge was given to Bhagwan Ram and he was beautifully coronated as the prince, and then next day he was asked to get out, he should have gone in depression, is it not? But did he? Because he heard Yoga Vasistha. All the problems of life are because we have never taken care of our mind. We do not know the working of the mind. We do not know where is the problem. And then we go to the psychiatrist. See? One girl, she was doing her MBBS. Then she says, Swamiji, what is the specialization I should do for my masters? I said, try dermatology and psychiatry. Why these two? Because in these two branches, there is never a cure. There is never emergency. And patients are maintained. And minimum insurance coverage. You don't have to go to the hospital at 2 o'clock. डॉक्टर साहब पागल है, कल देख लेंगे. Joy of life. Therefore, these are the basics we have to learn. Therefore, work on your mind, not on the world. Our condition is, we have a driving license and we complain about the traffic. If we have a driving license, our ability to negotiate through the difficult terrain is called for. Not changing the traffic on the road, it will not happen. Therefore, api meru samam pradhyam, api shuram, api stiram, truni karoti trishnaika nimishena narottamam. Narottamam, the best among the men, he is also truni karoti. He is weakened like a blade of grass, although he is merus pamam pradnyam. He is wise like a Meru mountain, like the Himalayas, and Shuram api, and he is again very powerful, and Stiram, he is steady. Even such people, they are weakened, nimishena, in a fraction of moment to that most important person because of Trishna. Friend, Krishna is unsatiating desires. We want more and more and more and more. You take the lives of many people, whether it is Napoleon or it is Alexander, in their lives, this is the weaknesses only that they have been destroyed. This is in general. Now we come to the age groups. This is how Bhagwan Rama thought over about life. Deha spurati samsare sopi dukkhaya kevalam nasti deha samashocho nicho guna bahishkritaha. Deha spurati samsare. See? Sopi dukkhaya kevalam. We become identified with the body only for suffering. So simple it is. Where we are in sleep, not identified with the body, we don't suffer. In Panchadashi, this thought is brought out very deep way. Many people will not accept it, but this is the truth. Our bodies are living in diseases. There are 3 types of diseases. For the gross body, it is called as Vyadhi. Vyadhi means you get either some accident or cutting thing or bleeding or burning, something will happen. Vyadhi. Then for the subtle body, the diseases are Adhi, depression, frustration, anger, greed, etc. And for the causal body, the disease is ignorance, avidya. These are the 3 diseases. If the gross body doesn't get hurt by anything, then it is dead. See? One old Punjabi Amma in Delhi asked me this question. Swamiji, don't make a fun of me and don't quote my example in your lectures. I said, okay. Then she asked me this thing. See, I am getting so much of knee pain, I can't walk properly. Swamiji, why this is happening? I said, Mama, I'll answer your question. But I will ask you a question. Whatever reply you give, that will be the answer to your question. Okay? Yes. Tell me why God has given us eyes. Swamiji, am I a baby? You are asking me questions. I say, you are arguing. Only answer my questions. Okay. Why God has given us eyes? For seeing. I say, see how intelligent you are. Then, why God has given us ears? Of course, for hearing. What is great about it? I say, yes. Similarly, the knees are given to pain. That is the only purpose the knees are given. They will have pain or the other. Then only we can discover dispassion towards body. See, friends. Therefore, deha spurati samsare sopi dukkhaya kevalam. By body identification, nobody has ever become happy. Nasti deha sama shochaha nicho guna bhaishkrita. There is none worse than this body, which is the worst of the worst kind, worthless. With guna bhaishkrita, not a single good quality the body has. Be attentive. What comes out of our body, we do not discuss it in public. Take any hole, whatever comes out of the body is filth. If something can come out of our body, is only satkarma. Good thoughts, service. But whole life, all the time, body, body, body. Continuing further, kim shriya, kim cha rajyena, kim kayena, kimi hitaihi, dinahi, katipayahi, eva, kala sarva nikrantati. Now here we are taking the next theme about the time. Kim shriya, what about the great wealth that you have? Rajya, you have got a great kingdom. Kaya, you have got a healthy body. And all of these, dinaihi katipayahi eva kalaha sarva nikruntati. So with some passage of time, all of them are like, the rats eating away slowly, everything. Our life is just being eaten away by the principle of time. Normally, what we understand by the meaning of time is a wrong understanding. See? For us, what is time? 10 minutes, half an hour. It is measurement of time. It is not time. When we say 1 liter, is 1 liter something that you can see? 1 liter what? 1 liter milk. See, 10 kilos. 10 kilos what? 10 kilos ghee. Similarly, 5 minutes. 5 minutes what? So like kilograms, liters are the measurements. Similarly, time is a measurement according to our wrong understanding. Then what is time? Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, when Arjuna sees the Vishwarupa darshan and then he is so frightened. And he says, Ko bhavan ugra rupaha. Oh Lord, who are you, the terrible one? Bhagavan Krishna says, Kalosmi lokakshayakut pravruddhaha. I am the principle of time supporting all the changes without undergoing any change. That is what I am. So when it is said, Dinahi katipayahi eva kalaha sarva nikruntati, everything is constantly changing. And we are holding on to the changing and expecting it should not change. See? It can never happen. And the simplest thing, We all suffer never because of death. We suffer because of the fear of death. Many people ask us this question, Swami, please don't make fun of me. I said, there is no need. You are self-sufficient. Ask. What is the question? Question is, what happens after death? I said, I have no experience. I can't. No. Please tell something. I said, before that, I will ask you a question. What has happened when you are alive? When you are alive, it makes no difference. When you die, what difference it will make? And the best part is, do we have an experience of death? No. Now understand this principle of death. How this time is eating away everything. This is very simple, friends, not difficult. Before coming to Goa, I was in Mumbai. Before coming to Mumbai, I was in Ranjangaon. Before there, I was some other place, 3-4 places, I don't remember. Now, place 1 I left. So that place 1 is dead for me, but I am still there. Then second place I came. Then I left the second place. The second place is dead for me. I am still there. Then I came to the third place. Third place I left. That place is dead for me. I am still there. Then I came to Mumbai. Then I left Mumbai. Mumbai dead for me. Now I am in Goa. Now on 14 or 15, whatever date, I am living. Goa is dead for me. I continue. Where did I die? Nobody has experience of death till date. Recognizing this is living spiritual life or living in meditation. So, kalaha sarvan nikruntati raktamasamayasyasya sabhayabhyantara mune nashikai nashakai dharmino bruhi ki ka eva kayasya ramyata. Now this body, what is beauty in this body? Raktamasamaya asya dehasya. This body made out of all filth. See? Our beauty is only skin deep. Just take out the external skin. Just peel it out, yours. And then see what is there. You will come and start with me. So I must be careful. See, friends, all ugliness. Raktamasamayasya savayabhyantare. Now, what are the contents inside? Is something glorified? All filth. See? Nashikaihi dharminaha. And the body is constantly changing towards its own destruction. Guruhi, tell me, ka eva kayasya ramyata. What is the beauty in the body? See? And therefore, these makeup people and then the beauty parlor and all that, they are surviving on this only. In somebody's house I went, and his mothers are terrible. She told her son, you ask me so many questions, ask Swamiji, he knows everything. I went to their house, and the child, Swamiji, mummy told you know everything. I said, that is her problem, I don't know. No, you know everything. Mummy said, it is like that. Okay, then tell me, what is a beauty parlor? So the mother got angry. Why you ask me, ask Swami such question? You only told me Swami knows everything. So I wanted to know whether he knows what is a beauty parlor. So she got so frustrated. I said, Mama, keep cool. I'll answer this question. I said, beauty parlor is a barber shop where instead of a male barber, there is a barberine. See? When man's job is done by a woman, it becomes a beauty parlor. Getting lost only this body. ब्रूहि का एव कायस्य रम्यता अशक्तिर आपद तृष्णा मूकता मूढ़ बुद्धिता गृघृता लोलता दैन्यम सर्वम बाल्ये प्रवर्तते. During childhood, what is our condition? Ashakti, we have no personal strength. Apada, there are so many problems come. See? Trishna, all wanting something or the other. Mukata, a child cannot talk. Mood buddhisa doesn't understand anything. In this manner, lolata, dainyam, and all the time wanting attention. This kind of pathetic experience of the childhood. See? Asakti, apada, trishna. Children know only one language. Cry, cry, cry. And his mothers are so terrible, I tell you. Once I was going by car somewhere in Bombay or somewhere, traffic jam. Next to my car, there was one auto rickshaw and packed. And the child was sitting, the small child, maybe about lesser than 1 year. Instead of keeping in a lap, she has put him on that steel pipe and like that. And the child was crying so miserably. So even in my car, I could hear him. So I told, I said, Amma, see the child is crying, something wrong. No, he always cries. That means his crying has no value or what? I said, anyway, check it. Why he is crying so excruciating? So she lifted. There was a nail near on that thing on which the mother has kept the child. This is the condition of the childhood body. Then, amedhye varamate balaha kaule yago yatha shaishave guruto bhiti matrutaha pitrutas tatha. Then, the child is all that dirt, filth, everything. See? That is why these days, the educated mothers, they have got leak-proof chick laga diya. In somebody's house I went, a Tamilian. So, Swamiji, you are not taking my child. I said, I don't want to take. Why? I don't know. No, please take. The moment I took, the sugandha, the fragrance started coming. I said, Amma, come here, come. And hands down, don't lift your hands, stand straight. She was thinking what I am doing. Then I lifted the child and his back, but put near her nose. I said, now enjoy the divine fragrance. Oh Swami, I forgot. Since morning I have not changed. Childhood. No child wants to continue as a child. We think childhood is very good. हम भी अगर बच्चे होते, नाम हमारा होता डब्लू बबलू, खाने को मिलते लड्डू, कुछ नहीं मिलता. All miseries and miseries and miseries. Therefore, shaishave guruto bhiti. And during the childhood, everybody start teaching and scolding. And matrutaha pitrutastatha. Similarly, mother and father, we are living as a child only under the fear. Therefore, every child has got this dream. When I am grown up, I will do this, I will do that. Janato jeshtavalacha shaishavam bhayamandiram vistirnapi prasannapi pavanyapi yauvane mati kalushatavam etim pravrushiva tarangini. And then the child's body is growing, becomes big one. Then the Shaishava is the age where it's full of fear about everything, and everywhere, then slowly, a person enters the teenage. And Pavani api yovane mati kalushatam eti. then the mind becomes completely corrupted. All wrong things start happening when a person enters a teenage. Like the rivers are muddied during the rainy season. यदा यदा पराकोटिम अध्यारोहति यौवनम वल्गन्ति सज्वरा कामा तदा नाशाय केवलम. यदा यदा पराम कोटि अध्यारोहति यौवनम, as the youthfulness starts growing more and more, then all kinds of desires, dirt start taking possession of this young boy or a girl, nashaya kevalam, and leads to the self-destruction. ते वन्द्यास्ते महात्मानः ते एव पुरुषा भुवि ये सुखेन समुत्तीर्णा साधो यौवन संकटात्. They are great masters. They are worthy of worship. Only those who among the human beings are able to go through the teenage, youthful age without going the wrong way. See, friends, it's so important. But this is where we come across there should be freedom, freedom. There should be self-control, not freedom. Self-control is a spiritual practice. Whatever I feel like doing, I will do. It is not freedom, it is a slavery. See? But the Western approach has contaminated the whole world, and therefore, whatever we want to do, we will do that. That is freedom. It is a slavery. See? In UK, the other day, I went somewhere on the seaside. So my friend told, husband and wife, I went with them. He said, Swamiji, we'll return from here. I said, why not we go further? No, that area is meant for only naked people. So that whole area is blocked. Both gents and ladies, if you have to go there, you have to remove your clothes and go there. What kind of perversion? We are human beings or animals. See? But that is what they call freedom. Similarly, in US, you cannot scold your child. 9/11. That is the reason why that accident happened on 9/11. There is no other reason. Therefore, ते वन्द्यास्ते महात्मानः ते एव पुरुषा भुवि ये सुखेन समुत्तीर्णा साधो यौवन संकटात्. मास पांचालिकायास्तु यंत्र लोलेंग पंजरे स्नायु अस्ति ग्रंथिशालिन्या स्त्रिया किम इव शोभनम. Now here further talk continues. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम.